Hey everybody, Amy here. Welcome to my channel. Looking forward to incorporating some wood grain into a layout. Here is the Good Vibes paper pack. It's a lot of fun. I love this paper pack. And I have found some pictures to scrapbook with it. I really get like a, 1970s, 1980s, that 70s show vibe, especially from all these things and this surfer dude waves page. So here is some pictures I've decided to work with. I've already trimmed them to how I want them. This is going to be my layout. So my mom's on these pictures. She loves brown and orange, so this is the perfect paper pack to use with her. My plan is to I want to, like, these are 2 different days, but it's one visit from my mom last summer. So I wanted the pages together and I like them to be cohesive. The reason I don't do single pages very often is because I love when the 2 pages match, and it bugs me if they really clash. So I thought I could do both these pages with those colors and kind of do them as 2 separate layouts, but yet one, because it was one visit from my mom, if that makes any sense. Every picture tells a story will kind of be my main title, and I might have a secondary title over here. This is my oldest brother, so kind of fun. We went out to a pub that my kids can actually go into too. I'll tell you more about it as we go. But I plan to kind of put the title here, and I kind of want to have the frame. So I'm not sure yet which papers I'm going to use. I think I definitely want to use this one because this one here, because it really goes nice with this blue truck. It's not exact, but it's definitely better than this green color. And I think it's quite good with this teal Dodge van too. This guy put a coating of something on his truck, so you can see they look shiny, but the rust is like, these rusty spots have been preserved like that now, so it won't get any worse. Kind of neat. And he said to my mom, just get in, you can sit right in. Kind of a neat. And this is my son and her. They're just having a lemonade. It was such a hot day. We had a really hot summer. It was awesome. And actually this goes really well too, because mom's got this blue and green splotchy shirt on. So I think I'm definitely going to use this sheet. I'm thinking I would like a trim around these pictures, like to do a framed page. And I might do that actually on both sides, just to keep the cohesive motif going. So that's kind of my preliminary plan. So I'm just going to work with that a little. I'm going to definitely mat this picture here, and maybe this one. We'll see how it all turns out. I'm just marking off the area that's covered up by this piece of paper so that I can get out that piece. I do that by I think I went to 1.25 inches here, just going to a same spot on all sides. In this case, I went a little higher because it's just a rectangle piece I'm using to cover it. The Good Vibes paper collection is part of the National Scrapbooking Day celebration. There's, I believe, a workshop with 4 layouts, might be more. I'll link it in the description. You may have noticed that now my pages have switched sides. I decided the title fit better with the 3 photos than with the 4, and also the day on the left-hand side was first. So I decided I'd rather have them that direction. So here I am bringing some wood grain across to the other side to make it into a square, because the photos are in a rectangle configuration. Here I go inking. This is something that, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I love to do. I ink everything because I think it looks finished and nice. I even ink the little sticker here. Just, they're so crisp and white on the edge, and I just like to have a finished feeling. I like how it looks. I had decided to add this wood grain paper in here just because I wanted something to sort of anchor those pictures with that old-fashioned pub that we went to, 100-year-old building, I'm sure. Every photo tells a story is such an awesome title. I wish I had it in like 100 different fonts and ways. I guess I get sick of that title on my pages, but it just is that's why we scrapbook, basically. It's such a great title. And it's such a great title for these pictures because they kind of do tell their own story. I don't have much journaling because it really doesn't need it. We went out for lunch in this old building in our town. And we went to a show and shine. I don't know if you have those in the States, but it's all these people with these older cars. Bring them and you can look in them and sometimes sit in them if you're my mom, lucky lady. My mom's amazing because she knows every car. Like if we drive past an old car going the opposite direction, she'll say, "Oh, that was a 57 Chev." She just knows. I don't know how she knows, but she claims that not very many different vehicles were made in those days, so you kind of knew there was only 3 and each year, and you just knew how they looked, like 3 cars. I don't know if she knows trucks as well. I couldn't tell you what car's what. Doesn't mean much to me. Took me a little while to get this whole thing straight. I won't make you watch all of that, but I add this tiny yellow strip. I do have to admit the nectarine's a bit bright for me. I do wish that the orangey color that's on the stickers was a color, but I don't think we have that color. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not listed. It's just listed as nectarine, but nectarine is quite a bit more yellow. Anyway, I used the back side on here and inked it in brown, and that made me feel a bit better about it. Here I'm just rotating the sticker until I have a direction that I feel good about. And I felt like because the one photo goes so close on the other side that I needed something to counterbalance that on this side. So I've got that arrow and a little bit of scalloped border there and a little bit of the flowered zip strip that was left. And I'm just auditioning the flowers there in a few spots. There's the clipboard. I wrote on the very bottom, July 2022, and then I realized that hasn't happened yet. So I had to put that little bug over top, that little ladybug. Here's a way to make your stickers go a little farther. I cut this sticker, which is the same as the other one on the other side on the top there. I cut it in half and brought it underneath the clipboard. So you don't know that it's not going the whole way underneath there, right? I'm just working on my embellishment clusters, adding the camera over here and this little say cheese speech bubble by my mom and Griffin. They're enjoying some mini donuts and a lemonade that we bought at the food trucks at this show and shine. So it was pretty fun, actually. Something to do with Mom. I think she really enjoyed the old cars. That old Dodge van was so cute. I really wanted to create a frame a little bit around the picture here. So I'm moving these little leaves around. They're just from the layered flowers, thin cuts. I just snipped them off of the one attached leaf. Just adding a little bit of glue here without the lid on would help. And I decide I really like that little brown and white flower, so I put another one over on this side and add a leaf over there too. I also brought in the Perfectly Imperfect stamp set. Oh, there's a little ladybug. Where should the ladybug go? And it ends up under the flowers over here with a little ink. So here's the Perfectly Imperfect stamp set. I just got it, so I had not been able to try it yet. And I just added a little bit of splotches and spots ink spots here and there. I do really like the tiny one. At first I tried doing it on our 2x2 block, and it works better with the little block because you can get into little spots. And really, I guess you should do this first, but I always feel like you want to do it last because you don't know where you want to put it until the end. Now I'm going to bring a few epoxy plastic dots. These are from a retired collection, but it's a good idea just to collect these type of things so that you have a few different colors when the time comes. You have the right color. Here I'm just using the scissor to pick them up because I had a manicure. I don't actually get them all the time. On these videos I've had nice nails, but generally I'm a house cleaner. That's what I do for a living, so I don't really have nice nails. But it's very hard with gel polish on your nails to pick these things off the plastic. So I'm using the side of my scissors. These scissors are pretty well identical to our scissors, but I cannot find my pair of gray scissors anywhere, so I've been using these. There, I've got them straight now so you can see how the finished product looks. And here's a bit of a close-up showing you all the little details of the layout. So you can see that little bit shininess to those stickers. They've got like a UV type of coating on parts of them. And you can see the little bling that I added. A little bit of spotches and splotches. Pretty happy with this not together layout that I made. So 2 different occasions, the same visit from my mom and the same paper pack, the same color scheme. I'm pretty happy with it. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.